Best brand Bitcoin can hit 20K by May halving, says Mike Novogratz. US Treasury Secretary promises significant new requirements on cryptocurrency. Trader Ethereum can hit 440, but indicator warns altcoin overbought. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode on the Crypto Wealthy channel, where we're going to discuss about the Bitcoin price, also when we're going to hit $20,000 per one Bitcoin, and also we're going to discuss about Ethereum. This chart represents the chart of all altcoins because they following the same path. And now let's begin. Before we start, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really means to us to build this channel up. And also please check the latest video where we discussed about prediction of $18,000 to $100,000 per one Bitcoin. It's more about a long-term perspective video for the Bitcoin price and other altcoins. So make sure you check it. The video is popping up on the right corner about the screen up there. And now let's see what is going on over here. So to cover the Bitcoin price, best brand Bitcoin can hit 20K by May halving, says Mike Novogratz. Now, I'm not going to get into the text too deeply here, but it's just a prediction from the side of Mike Novogratz. And as we can see over here, Bitcoin price is now consolidating pretty healthy towards that goal. I'm carefully watching social media and the people, how are they acting towards the Bitcoin, because after this correction, many of them started to be suspicious about the Bitcoin price going on to the downside. But that's not the case over here. As you can see, I marked these areas over here where the Bitcoin is pulling back to the 20 exponential moving average. As you can see over here, we had pretty much lower low over here. After that, we made higher low, another one, another one, another one, and guess what? We are making another pullback over here, which means that the Bitcoin is just making the healthy correction before it jump onto the other levels. This is very healthy and good for the Bitcoin price, because we need to let the bears take some profits before we jump onto the another level and push the another high into this year. Now also we need to understand that this is one of the very big levels of resistance over here, because after this the goal is $14,000, which after we break $14,000, hopefully we're going to see $20,000 very soon. Why? Because we do not have much volume on the way to the upside. Pretty low volume and pretty low sell orders are standing there, so the $20,000 are not so far away right now. Also, if we bring the RSI, we can see that we retouched this overbought zone over here. As we had over here, correction has been made over here, also over here, also over here, also over here, and right now over here. So this is totally normal for the Bitcoin price to correct itself. Do not panic before we break some key level of supports, and then only then you should panic. But right now nothing special is happening. Trader Ethereum can hit 440, but indicator warns altcoin overbought. To switch on the Ethereum chart, we can see over here on one daily chart that we have this zone of trading where we should hit those walls pretty hard before we see 440, as the news are saying. I mean, opinion of some trader. Now this applies for the other altcoins also. If we bring the RSI, as it says in the text, we are in overbought zone, and yes, we should expect some sort of a correction on the Ethereum chart and other altcoins before we manage to make new all-time high in this year. I personally believe if we break this trading zone over here, as long as we are standing in this area, means that the traders are hitting those sell walls pretty hard, and after we tear apart those walls, we will see much higher prices before the whole structure is holding over here and we do not have a lot of sell orders on the way to the upside. One recommendation for the trade: wait until we get into this zone, or at least break through this zone, put a little bit lower leverage and enjoy the ride on the way to the upside. Always wait for the correction. Do not let the FOMO hits into your head, because if you enter over here, then the correction should occur over here, so you will be into the stop loss zone. Depends how much your stop loss is long on the way to the downside. So make sure you observe what the price is doing, where are the moving averages, where are the major level of resistances and support before you put your entry point to this market of the altcoins. And last but not least, US Treasury Secretary promises significant new requirements on cryptocurrency. Secretary of the Treasury Stephen Mnuchin replied on camera, "We're about to roll out some significant new requirements at the FinCEN, Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. We want to make sure that technology moves forward, but on the other hand, we want to make sure that cryptocurrencies aren't used for the equivalent of old Swiss secret number bank accounts." Which basically means they are answering the question, how will the Treasury's proposed budget increase in monitoring suspicious cryptocurrency transactions and prosecuting terrorists and other criminal organizations financing illicit activities with cryptocurrency. Nothing special about regulative approvals of the cryptocurrency, and carefully watching the transactions, what is going on the market in order to protect their country. So I hope the US will hurry up with the regulative approvals of the cryptocurrency altcoins and the Bitcoin on the market. Overall, nothing special is happening during the weekend on the Bitcoin price. We can see also that the volume is pretty low over here, since we know that on the weekends the bots are trading onto the exchanges and many other people are getting off the computers and tradings during the weekend, which is perfectly fine. If you're thinking about entering this trade about the Bitcoin price, over here you can see that we just bounced from 20 exponential moving average, so this zone of trading should be somewhere around here, since the RSI did also chill out a little bit. So yeah, make sure you find some very good entry point around the bounced area to take as much as you can from the trade, and also watch the major level of resistance before you let your trade go to the other side. As I mentioned, please check out our latest video. It's very interesting technical analysis about Bitcoin price on the long-term perspective. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and follow us onto the other social media as TikTok, Instagram page, where we are uploading pretty much daily. Also the Twitter, the same name as this channel is. I want to thank each last one of you for watching our videos. As always, until the next video, happy trading and goodbye.